Hey guys, it's Wraith. Welcome back to the park for part 3. We went into the spoopy house last time. We ended. House that is full of missing children, apparently. At least they have good aerial ventilation. And I said this probably is going to be the last video, unless they introduce me to another area. House of Horrors. Definitely going to be the jump scare area, most likely. Oh, that's my arm moving over there in the corner. Read page. Done. Atlantic Island Park has closed its gates. A jeering throng of townfolk gathered as we hung the heavy iron padlock on the gates. Small-minded fools, scared of what they don't understand. My machines lie silent and dejected, but I am not beaten. I have sent my wife and son back to Boston, and I have retreated here to the House of Horrors. I must think. Okay, so Mr. Winters is in here somewhere. And I'm assuming the boogeyman is Mr. Winters, because he's wearing the same outfit. He turned into some weird creature thing. Or it's all just a figment of my imagination, because I'm going crazy. Do I have to go? Oh, I don't have to click on you. Okay. Oh, great. There's gonna be stuff hiding behind mirrors. What the hell? Nazis. The devil. That's the thing that was with the behind the chick in the I quit note. Nothing behind me. Good. Goodbye. Anything on the seal? No. Okay. Note in there. Varwolf. Okay, I can't read any of those. Hello, Mr. Varwolf.
Alone? Mommy, behind you!
Okay. Oh, that's not real Chip. Chad. That's real Chad. I backed myself into a corner because that's always smart in a horror game. It's like Nazi mole men or something. Batteries? No. Oh, where are you? Where are you, evil Willy Wonka? Now the atmosphere is really kicking in. Which I find funny is the fact that after I get a flashlight, it's more scary.
Don't leave me.
Were you just facing that way? Hello, Mr. Varwolf. Hello. It's a duckful. Okay, my field of vision feels like it's getting less and less. Zombie guy. Oh, jeez! Freak! That one I can't talk. Legitimately made me jump. Like, physically. Scared me so bad I can't talk. Hi, Boogeyman. Whoa. Chad, are you hiding somewhere, Chad? Nope. Down the rabbit hole. Take the red pill. Stay in Wonderland. Open door. Okay, light, you need to cooperate. And I think I just lost my flashlight. Hello? Nightmare circus. A circus burns to the ground on opening night, killing dozens. The owner is put to death by an enraged mob of townsfolk, just as he shouts out a curse. Now Raven, a dark-souled wanderer, comes to the ruins at dusk in search of his missing mother. Let the show begin. What's that? Nothing. Mommy and me. Do.
After they let me out, they gave me Callum back and sent me home with a handful of breadcrumbs. Home, bittersweet home. I barely recognized it. Where there had been color and light, there were shadows and regrets. Where there had been warmth, there was a bone-deep coldness that never went away. I tried my hardest to keep the ghosts at bay. Don, watching from the dusty corners while I tried to teach his son to read. My father, coldly assessing me and finding me lacking. I devoted myself to Callum, did the things that they told me. It will get better, they said. Every day will be a little better than the last. I'm in the woods now, lost and afraid. Things never got any better.
Disconnect notice. After multiple attempts to collect payment, we regret to inform you that your service has been disconnected or will be disconnected shortly. Please do the following. 1. Make the payment listed on your last bill. Contact us on yada yada yada, and we can arrange a payment plan. 2. If you believe that this is an error, call us on this to discuss your options. 3. If you are unable to make payment, please contact your local welfare office to discuss a placement for you and your loved ones. Winter in Maine is cold and brutal. Don't face it without electricity. The Dunwich Power Company. Oh, another book. Hunger, the true story of the Donners. Oh, lovely. On April 16th, 1846, a group of covered wagons began a 2,500-mile journey to California. Just 8 months later, they found themselves stranded in the Sierra Nevada mountains with very little to bite or sup. It was to become one of the greatest tragedies of westward migration that the world has ever seen. Now our panel of Donner experts have uncovered compelling evidence that the families were forced to resort to cannibalism in order to survive that terrible winter. In this never-before-seen expose, read about how the Donner children were forced to eat their brothers and sisters in order to survive. All here in the pages of this shocking true story. Yep. Hello? Clementine? The Wilting. It looks like the cover to whatever the heck, the guy that did Scientology. He has a book that has that cover. With this novel, Susan Ann Combs cements her place as one of the most important science fiction writers of a generation. Solar flare has struck the Earth. Millions of people are uprooted from their homes. A young meteorologist searches desperately for a way to stop global overheating. And an exotic dancer named Chan Sohara is the key to saving the world. Again. Right. Dynamic, exciting, bombastic. Everything we've come to expect from an Anscombe novel. Chan Sohara is back, and you better believe that she is bigger, better, and bolder than ever. That could be taken so many ways. Why is this in a kid's room? Rubik's Cube. Well, here. Is there anything written on it? Well, you're not doing a good job with it. No, this is supposed to be like metaphorically her son's room or something. Mom and me in the car. Mom and me feeding a giant duck. I love you. Cigarettes, huh? I'm assuming this is the zoo. Or the other side of the railroad tracks is the jungle. Milk, cheese, bread, butter, corn, potatoes, apples, fish sticks. Remember, drop off Callum. Electricity bill. Fix faucet. Yes, that is a wrench. Can I use it? Apparently not. Is that water running? Or is that bugs? It's water, okay. Let me guess, open the fridge? Well, at least there's chicken. And wine and 2 bottles of water. And whatever's down there, it looks like fruit. As I say, as what's his face is behind the door. You can open that one. Is it TV, I guess? It's either a TV or an oven. Hard to tell in the dark. There's the TV. In the red room. Callum at school. Lorraine, I received your letter and I am quite surprised. You ran off with your father all those years ago, then disappeared off the edge of the map, and then when I finally tracked you down, refused to answer any of my letters. Now you write to me asking for help. I have another family now and another life. Your father was a horrible man, and I regret the years that I wasted with him. I loved you, I truly did, but every year you grew more and more like him. You are his girl, never really mine. Still, I would have fought for custody if you hadn't run away with him. It broke my heart, but I needed to go on living. I can't let you back into my life without pricking open old wounds. I'm sorry, Lorraine, but I just can't do it. Maybe one day it'll be easier and I can meet Callum, but not yet. I'm not ready to forgive you. Please don't contact me again, Karen. Okay, Mom. Sailing. Dunwich Emergency Services. Miss Maillard, as we agreed in our meeting today, we consider you fully recovered from your illness. This letter is official notification that you are considered sound of mind and body and may return to work at any time. Please note that you should discontinue any medication that you have been using and dispose of any remaining medicine. If you feel at any time that you are suffering a relapse, then please make contact with your local physician immediately. We wish you continued good health, Dr. Spencer Dunwick from Medical. In here is the office, I'm assuming. Berkshire, Mendelssohn, and Stapleton. Miss Maillard, our inquiry into the estate of Mr. Donald Williams has been completed. We regret to inform you that the primary beneficiaries of his estate, including the life insurance settlement for accidental death, were listed as Rose Williams and Richard Williams of New York State, the deceased parents. Our agency made contact with Mr. and Mrs. Williams and explained your situation, especially as regards the birth of Donald's son, Callum. Unfortunately, they were not receptive to our overtures, and they specified that without any legal proof of a biological relationship, they considered you ineligible to receive any of the monies from Donald's estate. They have asked that we no longer contact them regarding this matter. I understand that this may have a negative effect on your current financial situation, and I hope that I am not being too forward when I enclose the bill for our services with this letter. Sincerely, Edward Stapleton. Stuff how they gently try to put it when they're going to give you a bill with it. Patient name, Maillard Lorraine Kimberly. Diagnosis, depression. Date of committal, 1977. Okay, yeah, so this does take place in the 80s. Lorraine seems to be suffering from depression that began early in her pregnancy. Our discussions have made it obvious that these episodes stem from the grief of losing her partner, Don, who died about 6 months ago. There are also several unresolved issues with her father. After being kept under careful observation, we provided standard treatment for this disorder, including electroconvulsion therapy. The patient responded and made a rapid recovery. Electroconvulsion therapy is not for depression. Aftercare recommendations, weekly follow-up with the local physician, mood stabilizers, lithium-based. Lorraine has a newborn son, Callum, who was first placed in foster care shortly after birth. When Lorraine displayed symptoms of disorientation and depression, it is our judgment that Lorraine is fit to have her son returned to her, and as long as she follows her recommended aftercare routine and continues with her medication, we have faith that she will be an effective caregiver. Lorraine has her own housing, and her employer, Susie, has said that she is welcome to return to her shifts at the diner. Norma Creed, a local woman, is offered to care for Callum while Lorraine works. It is with this support network in mind that we feel confident releasing Lorraine from this institution. A prescription for Zolift, I can't say Zoloft, that can be filled at Flagg's Pharmacy in Kingsmouth. She has been advised to start with a 50 milligram dose and then, based on the advice of her doctor, to increase medication as needed. Yeah, this has got to be a weird psychological trip now. There's too much personal information around. Oh, not that door. Hello? Hello? Oh, it was the door closing, okay. Nightmare Circus again. Take 2 tablets by mouth in the morning, then 1 tablet whenever you have an episode. Cigarettes. Read letter. Lorraine. Things aren't right between us at the moment. I know I want to try and explain it. I think it's because I'm so far from home and I'm working so hard. Every day working at the park, it gets worse, like a spring inside my mind. Lining tighter and tighter and tighter. When we go for drinks after work, it gets a little better. The guys relax and we laugh and we're good people again. I don't want to come home to you without being in my right mind. But when this job is done, we need to get out of this place. We need to go back to the city, where I don't feel like this anymore. I love you, Donald. P.S. I was thinking about names for boys and girls. I like Callum for a boy, and Emma if it's a girl. So that's supposed to be like the last thing that was written to her. It doesn't really sound like much of a suicide note. Are we looping? Hi, Callum. Remember, take the pills, follow up with Dr. Spencer, organize babysitter for Callum. Is dingy as before? Callum! Rotting? Yep. Get to see the gradual degradation. Quack, quack. I didn't run away, Dad took me. Oh. It's all sorts of fucked up. Thank you, William, for the new watch. It is very nice. It has made me happy. Carrot? Carrot. Okay, it's the same thing. Just has stains on it now. And loop. Is there going to be a refrigerator hanging from the ceiling at some point? Book still the same. Oh no! I should have read the last one. A chipmunk goes stab, stab, stabbing in the eyes, a jab, jab, jabbing. And all the townies gab, gab, gabbing. Just lie down and let it happen. Basil Gangla win. Everything's turning into chipmunks. Hat's gone. Doll has no head. That's the same thing. Oh, the hat's on the ground now and covered in blood. Lovely. Oh no. See her try and lie. See her why. See her cry. See her try. See her lie. Bye-bye. Well, at least that remains constant. Fun. It's fun times. Pills and wine all over the place. We're hitting that near that rock bottom phase. We're hitting that transition. 100 milligrams. More pills. Ticket to Atlantic Island Park. Nope. Creepy top. Damn, there's pills everywhere. It's gonna be full of pills. It's a great place for a picture, though. Especially with people burning in a car. At least they're staying cool. Nope. More pills. I'm in the box. A History of Solomon Island. And this is deteriorating. Still 100 milligrams. Don't really have a whole lot to say about this part so far, aside from the whole PT vibe. And the whole watching her world fall apart. Hi, Boogeyman. Not even a door now. Well, let me guess the door closed behind me. Uh-huh. Well, it's not quite a... Did I just see his shadow? It's not quite refrigerators. Examine the book say now. The boogeyman goes a walk, walk, walking, sneaking, stealing, a stalk, stalk, stalking. Is he really a talk, talk, talking? Now is the time for balking. Cerebral cortex win. Yeah, your brain's all sorts of fucked up. He has a question. I have something out. Examine. Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. The woodcutter is dead, the witch always wins. The woodcutter is dead, the witch always wins. The woodcutter is dead, the witch always wins. All in the pages of this broken story. All work and no play makes Jack a tired boy. Okay, I really like this part. Now what's it say? See her cry, say her why. Say her lie, that's all this, yeah, same stuff, okay. Anything new on this? Oh shit, hold on. A sun will cattle shadow domination. Listen, Lorraine. Irrepressible. Answer us, Lorraine. Lorraine, we're watching. two best friends, Dawn and Laura. Hello. Well, I see a pill bottle replaced your head. More dolls. What's on the shop now? Zoloft prescription. Zolift. Zolift. Remember, you are alone. Nobody loves you. Callum is no longer who he once was. And there's a doll in the oven. What's for dinner? Doll heads. A lovely roast baby doll. Aha. Examine. It's the ice pick. Chad. And blood bottles. Chad. You left your ice pick in the fridge. Uh-oh. Chad? Oh, I can look around. Was I supposed to go that way? Open door. Okay, so I need to go back. Hello? Out. Got a good beat, but you can't dance to it. You have a problem. As we agreed in our meeting today, we consider you to be batshit fucking insane. Let's be clear, you are in no way sound of mind and body, and you are a danger to everyone around you. Please note that your only escape from this should be drugs, a shitload of them. Smoking, snorting, oral, intravenous, take them any way you can and as often as you can. That shit can only make your life better. In case there was any doubt, you are suffering a relapse, and nobody really cares. Nobody can help you now. Don't fuck this up. Have a nice day, Dr. Spock. Sounds like some of the doctors around here. It's still only 100 milligrams. And Boogeyman is scratched out. Hi, baby. And loop. Nope. One of these is going to open eventually. Lorraine? Lorraine? I need you to focus on what we are discussing. The chipmunk killer, Steve Gardner. He was locked away for what he did to those kids. Nathaniel Winter hasn't been seen in years, but he is nowhere near Atlantic Island Park. We've established this. You know this. Dramatic crescendo. Ooh. Same. Now it's an eyeball with me in it. The killing. A son will be devoured. After all, a cattle will be enslaved. A shadow lies on your future, our domination. If you listen, Lorraine, you are a key to damning the world. We are irrepressible. You can only join us, Lorraine. Lorraine, we are one. See your lie, see your try, see your cry, see him die. Say bye-bye. Oh. Oh! It's a Slayer song now. It's raining blood. Forget Don, Dad cannot him. Aha. So, I don't want to forget about Callum. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yummy rat. Okay, I don't want to stare at that any longer, apparently. No. What the hell? Solomon Island. Same stuff. You will watch me rot. Just like scribbling on them. And loop. Right then, there's a loop. That's not necessarily a good thing.
Stories are told again and again, and from their shape we build our understanding of the world. Two children are led into the woods. They are lost for a time, but then are captured by an old witch. The child goes missing in Atlantic Island Park. He wanders lost for a time before finding his way into the mouth of an old witch. In the oldest version of the story, the mother and the witch were the same person. I never wanted to be the witch, but I am, aren't I?
That chair was melting for a second. Kids broke in today. It's been so long since I heard laughter. So very long. I took one of them. I couldn't help myself. It was fast. The others didn't notice. I liked hearing him laugh. This boy from the academy. I put him on a slab. I tickled him until he couldn't breathe. My machines came to life, whirring in time to his gasps and shriek. I think this is delightful. The change wrought in me by the machines is not yet complete. There must be other children I can lay on my slab. Oh, Mr. Winters, you crazy fuck. Eyes without sparkle. Yes. Hansel and Gretel. Yep. Something's behind me. Oh, okay. Not as scary. Made me stop for a second though.
Callum? Callum?
Whoa.
Callum? Callum? Callum!
Hi, Chad. I like the Cthulhu shirt, kid. What the? Oh, you're charming.
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time.
Here's a fly. So
Take
he's a
deep
cop.
breath and think about the last place you saw your son.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Okay. So it was all in her head. And she killed her son. Like reenacting. At least that's what I'm taking away from this. And that's why the dude was in the attendance booth, or ticket booth. It's because it was actually the cop. And that's how he knew that she was missing something. Well, that was a fun look into the fragile psyche of a troubled mother. Good game. I like the environment. Oh, not the environment. The environment. There was a couple of kind of dull points there. The ending there was really good, atmospheric-wise. Same with the tunnel and the sideshow, or whatever it was called. Cotton candy place. The park. I definitely think it's worth a pickup. If you haven't want to experience it for yourself. I mean, there's no real other alternate choices or anything like that. It's pretty linear. Pretty short. Wish it could have been a little bit longer. But I said press. Press. Thank you. That's it. That was the park, guys. Hope you liked it as much as I did. Decent game. Thanks so much for watching. Leave a like if you liked it. The video. If you want to get notified for any of my other videos, hit subscribe. and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.